that a joint?
Greetings, Lord.
Hey, traders. Happy Friday to you. Hope you're having a better day than Bitcoin, where everything is down double-digit percentage points again. Except for Hex, of course. But, yeah, everything else sucks, man. This market. Ooh. Sellers in complete control for now, but, right, if you were watching the Patreon stream last night, you knew that there was some hidden bearish divergence in development, and it did, in fact, play out this morning. A big bearish engulfing candle after rejecting a very, very critical congestion area. If you look left, no news, right? This is nothing new. We knew this was a probability, a possibility of playing out. With you go to the lowest point of the range at 30K, you rally, and then you reject the top of the range for long enough for a bearish edge to develop. Yeah, that means like a somewhat greater than coin flip's chance that the bears have the ball, right? That it would play out bearishly. It did, but look what's happening. Hour 40 minutes. You're trying to create a pin bar, but dude, way too early, and you were in no man's land. There's just not really any support. I mean, I guess you're trying to bounce off this January 25th level, January 3rd level for now. And the problem is you did confirm on the 4 hour a lower high than previous. I'm sorry, a lower low than previous low. So we know for a fact there is not accumulation, right? There is no higher low that is developed. That's not good price action. That's bearish price action. Just like rejecting 42K long enough was bearish price action, right? So
can you look at LXRX stocks on the daily? Previous resistance, now support with bullish divergence. Is this a good discounted entry?
Ben Solomon, what's up, dude? Thanks for the 20. Sure. Sorry, I missed it. A couple tips. Beginning. Raptor J, thanks for 420. I didn't see that, dude.
Is that a joint?
Wait, yeah, I did. I didn't know it was from you. Hold on. Raptor J says greetings. So thanks for the 690. Thank you for the multiple contributions. Yeah, man. So you're just still kind of in a no trade zone for Bitcoin. I mean, go ahead and flip your coins and have fun getting chopped up by that extremely high volatility. Volatility is very high on Bitcoin, in crypto for that matter. It's just really tough. Look at the volatility elevation. Highest level of volatility you've seen since March 25th. Very elevated. Getting, you know, closer to the top end of the range. Yes. So, remember, you break 106, you go to 121. That's where a lot of major events have occurred, where volatility peaks, has this buying climax, whatever. It's volatility climax, I guess you could say here, and then subsides again, unless we're talking about really crazy stuff. You know, so be careful. The chop will kill you. It will kill your wallet. So that's like, okay, so what do you do in these situations? Well, there are other markets to participate in. I'm just saying, man, like if you don't want to get wrecked by an asset swinging 10% every 5 minutes in some cases, and some 5-minute periods today, that has been happening over and over and over again. That's just, it's not fun. I mean, maybe for the scalper or the trading bot or something, but for me as a swing trader, that I swing trade for a reason, because I get to relax and not worry about things. This is just not the market conditions that are very favorable for the swing trader. What's up, Mr. Higeki? Alright, we'll look at the butterfly. Sure. Thank you, dude. What's up, Randolph?
Cheers, Mitch. Let's peek at HL. Helka broke a 50-year trend line this week.
Okay, we'll look at Helka. Sure, dude. Thank you, man. What's up, Detvin? Makazian. Oh, Makazian. Detective Makazian. Yeah, dude. He did a head off the bridge. Oh my god, dude. That's right. That's right. What is it? Some degenerate cop gambler with a badge or something. Thank you, dude. Thanks for, you know, those are making my days, man. These Sopranos Easter egg tips. Love them, man. Litecoin contribution. So you're giving me a crypto tip at a discount, I guess. How low are we going to be discounted, man? It's bad. It's real bad. Let's look at that total market cap chart that is almost identical to Bitcoin's. In its own ways. So Webby.
Is that a joint?
Dude, Webby. Webby, up and leave.
Look here. Look, listen.
Can we what? Get bread? Oh, breadhead. So, thing is, I have to have that application open before I open my OBS, which is my streaming software, the platform. So, it's so heavy on my graphics. I mean, I have it open. I just don't know if it would. Yeah, I would have to restart, so I can't do it unless I did that. So something nuts would have to happen, I guess. But you know, like a $10,000 green candle on Bitcoin or something, right? Anyway, so here's your total market cap, right? What did it do? It hit very, you know, like a obvious support resistance, February 23rd, 28th. It bounced, and what did it do? It rallied, hit the congestion area. What was once resistance, support. It became resistance again, as we talked about yesterday. And this is what happened. I mean, dude, literally.
See what happens, Larry?
Do you see what happens when you reject old resistances as resistance again? You then reverse. And oftentimes you go back to those same levels where it makes the most sense to support. And, you know, not yet, because Bitcoin's price has not quite gotten back down there. It could take time, man. It's just like, yeah, what? Over-leveraged, ridiculously irresponsible shorts had to get liquidated. That's the volatility going on. Up and down. Oh my god, it looks promising now. Give it 10 minutes. The candle will look completely different. Hold on, sorry. What's up, Conrad? Sorry. Yeah, we'll look at GALXF. Thank you, dude. The Pulp Fiction. Yeah, dude, it's John Travolta, man. It's like, where's the demand? I don't know. Like, because there is no demand. Like, bears still very much in control of this market for the short term, possibly midterm, not long term yet. But man, in retrospect, that Wyckoff distribution or that head and shoulder stuff was very real, and the weakness is still very evident on the chart based on the previous lower low we have established on the 4 hour with confirmation. Guh. Yeah, chat's not working. It's the widget, man. It's Streamlabs. When their widget doesn't work, I am at the whims of their broken widget today. So I've already tried fixing it. Like, the only way to fix it is to pretty much delete the widget, re-add it, relink it. It just doesn't work. I don't know. So we had to talk to Streamlabs about that. So it's no big deal. Just enjoy the harmonics and the art, whatever. It's all good, dude. All right. I think Streamlabs broke because Bitcoin broke or something. All right, let's so total terrible. Might as well say TERRIBLE instead of TOTAL. I like terrible. Excuse me. Klein, I don't know, man. Someone asked that yesterday. We never got to the bottom of it. Okay, so we need investigators. Someone said yes. Someone said no. Wonderful. Okay, so let's look at Ethereum. You're not going to be pleased. You're not going to be happy. You broke below 2,500, so that's the big breaking point. You're in the midst of bearishly engulfing on the daily. You got an hour and 30 minutes until confirmation of that. It's good until data presents itself, and then it's not good, right? You were fine above 2,500, 2,600, and now you're well below it. You're not good, right? Anything below 2,500 long enough runs the probability that you're going to run down to the next support that makes sense, and that's $2,000. You almost got there. Dude, you hit $2,100 just about an hour ago, or less. Was it like an hour ago, right? So it just, negative momentum's obviously at all-time highs, relative strength, still, and, you know, if bearish territory, I mean, you're below 40. You know, anything below 40 is bearish, so go there. That sucks, right? Not good. So I would just think, you know, unless just complete pandemonium capitulation occurs this weekend, which, dude, I mean, don't count on it, but, like, you know, just that is a lot of chop. I mean, that is a ridiculous amount of support. So breaking through that would be, like, you know, a nightmare. It'd be very bad. You know, you break below 2K, and I mean, you're pretty much going straight down to $1,400 most likely. So hasn't happened yet. You could be stuck here for a while between $2,000 and $2,500, especially with Bitcoin trying to recover here. There's going to be weekend effery. You know, again, it's merely to destroy everybody, shorts and longs. Man, good luck. All right. But yeah, that's not good. But hey, you know, there's always the go ahead and get out your hopium smoking pipe, where you know, you always got this chance now where you make a low, you make a lower low, you make lower levels of negative momentum, higher levels relative strength, and you got that edge, right? The edge, but XABCD stuff, Dragon stuff, whatever. I mean, like, it's always real possibility that eventually develops, and we've seen it time and time again throughout all markets. You make one low, you attempt to rally, you sell up again, you make a lower low, same low, and then you reverse there, and you make a more major retrace, because it's kind of wave analysis, right? The XABCD, it doesn't have to be, you know, an actual formal one of any sort. I'm just talking about, you make one large wave down, you make a small wave up, you make a small wave down, and then you eventually make a large wave up that ends up eventually just making a much lower high than the previous highs, and then it dumps again. So, man, carnage everywhere. I mean, I don't like. Dude, you look at any chart besides X, death to altcoins, death to Litecoin for the short term, midterm, whatever, right? It's the same thing, man, where it did exactly what Bitcoin did. Bitcoin is the driver of this market. Unless there's a lone anomaly, all these coins are going to do exactly what Bitcoin does in the short term, locally, and it did. But hey, you know, here's good news on Litecoin. I'm just saying, again, it could be hopium smoking, whatever. You're at a critical ice line from 2018, you know, January 9th, God, I mean, February, March, this year, you're at it. You're trying to hold it. You know, you're oversold again. This is where divergence could develop in a reversal. You know, a little bit more midterm reversal could occur. They could rally you all the way to 245 eventually. But remember, it was like yesterday. I have nothing to do. I don't even know why I'm streaming, because it's like there's zero like chance of anything that's giving us an edge, right? At least now we're in a position where we've seen it a million times, right? One low, a second low. So you got that going for you, which is nice, I guess. Now, we needed something like this. I would have preferred a higher low on Bitcoin, but whatever. It's the same low, slightly lower low is going to happen too. No big deal. So, Iceland's just a critical support from history. It's a Wyckofian term, all right? Wyckoff. He did not himself come up with that terminology, but the many people that did research that built off of the initial research Richard Wyckoff did, they came up with that terminology, Iceland. Okay, so. So yeah, I mean, like, if you were thinking about last night, the edge was bearish. Patreon stream, right? Was the edge not bearish? Hidden bearish divergence, rejecting resistances too many times. So yeah, I mean, like, that would have been the play if you were playing this market, you know. So just be aware, at least in this position, there is a chance for a reversal wave to make a lower high than the major high, but this is definitely where a double bottom could come in. Like one low, we have no effing clue. Rejection, oh, we got a pretty good feeling, not good. Reversal to the downside. Now we're like, maybe we confirm a bottom here, but maybe we have to confirm a bottom here at 1.3 trillion. You know, like, it's just, where's that gonna happen? You just don't know that part. That's the tough question, you know. I'm okay with it though. I'm definitely okay, because at least I feel better about what we've seen a million times. Alright, so Litecoin sucks, but it's okay because it could reverse because of XABCD wave theory stuff. Alright, I guess we could look at XRP that sounds 16%. They'd also, at the same, dude, here we go. I mean, it's just the same thing where you had you don't know yesterday, like, you got nothing. But at least now on XRP, you got one low at 86 cents. You now got a second low at 86 cents, right? Where it's, again, it could be a dragon, like a, you know, X, A, B, C. And if this could be it, you could D and begin a reversal. And I'm just talking about, I'll show you. Like, again, we don't really know yet, like, exactly where the bottom's going to come in. But this is great, man. This is like where, hey, you know, you could take, there could be some short-term swing trade opportunities coming. Yesterday was like vacation day. Today's like, hey, man, be on the lookout for stuff going on. It's a dragon. It's a potential dragon. Pray for Bitcoin. That's all you can do. Bitcoin wants to reverse here and begin its D wave. Then XRP is going to do it. Litecoin's going to do it. Ethereum's going to do it. They're all going to do the same thing, except for Hex, that probably will, you know, outperform because it's been amazing. I think maybe Matic. I'd have to look at Matic. I didn't see it today. Matic, and then like SOL and a couple others. One or two more were like pretty freaking interesting. So just be aware. Unfortunately, right, if I'm going through these S coins and they all look identical, it's like the same analysis. So it's like, hey, just so we could like stop the stream now, and like someone could edit it, and I do a Bitcoin analysis, but then they edit up here at the top, and they just change out the ticker, and they just repeat the same analysis of Bitcoin on the altcoins. Isn't that amazing? Like, we could do that today. It'd be hilarious. Anyway, so don't you see what I'm talking about? Like, look here, listen, you know, it's like you had a big sell-off, right? Then you make a bottom, but then you make a second bottom. The second time, the confirmation low, and then the rally. And it doesn't make a higher high. You know, Bitcoin, the macro, destroyed you. I mean, you was looking great, better than Bitcoin. And then, you know, it caught back up, but it's still okay. Above 86 cents, you're okay. All right, moving on to the next asset that looks identical to this. I don't know. Let's just, like, I'm just gonna... I'm pulling a John Travolta. I don't know, dude, what even to look at now. Oh, let's look at Bitcoin dominance. See what's been going on with that thing, dude, right? Bitcoin dominance sold off but then rallied. It's back above that critical area. Ain't back above it, man. Okay, this is a big deal. Okay, anything above 44% market cap dominance on Bitcoin, you run the chance of seeing 49 to 50% again. Straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. You're above it. So the probability is increasing now that you will soon see 50% market cap dominance again on Bitcoin. You're bullish. You're like an hour and 23 minutes away from bullishly engulfing an indecision candle after a mega reversal at the 88% retrace from your major discernible swing low from January 2018 to the highest high of that rally that happened to be January 1st. Happy effing New Year. All right, 88% retrace. Great Fibonacci lesson in what can happen at those levels. We thank you so much, Bitcoin Dominance, for being such a great teacher for, you know, newer people that are like learning about Fibonacci and wanting to see how it goes and stuff. Awesome, man. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about the chat box. It's broken today. I mean, I could do this probably. Not gonna be as easy. I have a backup, I think. I don't know if it still works though. Bueller. You hear the music? Are we cool? I don't even know. No, that's not it.
Hey Mitch, I hope the assets will make a nice bullish butterfly. Like ONT needs to drop to 0.9913. Fingers crossed.
What's up, Peter? Dude, thanks for the €5, man. Yeah, hoping. Smoke that hopium, brother, man. But hey, at least the hopium smoke now has an XABC going on D, right? So we're cool with that. What's up, Patrick? Hey, man, that's my first name, dude. Yeah, we looked at that at the beginning of the stream, right? I actually brought that up, those two, that first peak ever, right before pullback and went nuts, and then that other time. Yeah, so it's there. And again, dude, like, we're now at a point where the confirmation low could come at any time. The divergence could begin to develop at any time on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and altcoins, where you would catch a larger wave to the upside that would ultimately, eventually, you know, be a lower high. But this is exactly where, you know, relief rally is going to occur, because you have the reaction low, then the confirmation low. So bullish divergence happens on confirmation lows all the time, and we see I just feel like I'm beating a dead horse, right? Same thing, because everything's the same, dude. Homogeneous market connect. Thank you, Patrick, man. So that's dominance. Let's look at I'll look at Ethereum and Bitcoin. I think probably took a hit. Oh yeah. Yeah, you got to go back test 5.2, 5.3 million sats, I think, before you want to catch a bounce. You got to confirm that, and that just seems it's not too bad. But indecision candles after a big and bearish engulfing, you could see more downside for sure here on that.
Noise.
Hey Mitch, what's your opinion on Riot and the mining stocks? Is a $50 price target wishful thinking? Can we have a look at it? Thanks.
I don't know. I think those are all extremely tied to Bitcoin's price action. I think they had their boom bust. And there are better looking assets to trade out there. Yeah, mining stocks, you had your chance. Okay, you're on the other side of the fence for momentum. We'll look at it, of course, but what's wrong with PayPal? What's wrong with Qualcomm? What's wrong with Zynga? What's wrong with Activision? What's wrong with EA Games? What's wrong with my God, PSXP? What's wrong with K? What's wrong with Ford? What's wrong with value names that are beautiful on the chart? What's wrong with them, dude? Nvidia, like reaccumulation, dude. second top or third top gainer on the S&P 500 today. I mean, stocks are where it's at. Precious metals too. That's where it's at. Like the party shifts. Can you be able to identify the party when it shifts? Right? There was a crypto party. Everyone got too drunk. The cops came. People got arrested. You know, governments are banning it. The IRS, Treasury, they're doing all these things. The FUD is full force. Elon betrayed us. Blah, blah, blah. That was the party. Now the party's kind of over. Momentum-driven asset class is cryptocurrency. You're on the other side of the fence of momentum. So it's very, very volatile, and the bears are in control for now. Okay, so you would look for assets that are at low risk, high reward opportunity areas. No one's really talking about it too much because the composite operator doesn't want people to talk about it when he's acquiring his position, right? You always just think about, what would the composite operator do? What would Jesus do? But what would the composite operator do? WWCOD. Okay, we're going to make bracelets of it for just the swing trader, position trader, investor. All right, WWCOD. All right, so S&P 500, nothing burger, right? Down 0.08% today. All right, great, man. Just meandering on along, okay? Stock pickers market. Very, very real daily hidden bullish divergence and, you know, very matured or maturing, I guess you could say. This is very nice. Implying continuation soon, right? That was it. One bottom, a second bottom, a mini confirmation low. There, I like it. So it could be more upside for the S&P at this point. Very strong after new data has presented itself. You're back above 41.22. I'm very happy about that. So what happened to Shift's party? Hey, Jebber, you know what's up, dude? What happened? I'm thinking he's still partying. He's still he was partying all last year, and then the buying climax. They had the precious metals party, it also, you know, went through a big hangover. It took almost a year. It took 2/3 of a year for their hangover to finish so the party could continue, and it is. It's silver and gold are up nice above critical areas. Very, very critical inflection points. Being above those areas increases the probability that they would continue their multi-year uptrend. So that he's still happy, man, Jeffrey. Okay, so S&P's fine. That's great. Speak of the devil, right? Gold making its highest candle close since January 7th today. What a strong week. What a breakout. A weekly breakout, by the way. A weekly breakout on gold. Positive momentum's at its highest level since August 24th, August 17th week. You know, your RSI is back above 60 now. Oh boy. You mean to tell me you're above bullish territory on the weekly? You're not overbought and there's plenty of room to run? And you're above critical resistance. And there's one more, man. You get back above $1,900 on gold. See ya. You're going back up to 2,076 to test it, most likely. I understand there is also this. This is devil's advocate for the bull trend. All right. Where you have yourself a pretty perfect looking bearish cipher. So minimum target is gonna be, oh my god, dude. Minimum target is going to be like $2,012, the pattern completion zone of the bearish cipher. What does that mean? You still got, until you start getting to levels where you might reverse based on, you know, these harmonics, you still got another 6.5% upside before you get to that point. But, you know, again, man, I know it's not crypto, dude. Crypto does that every second now with the volatility so high. I get it. You know, boomer market, boomer asset, but again, man, how do you think life was before crypto? Okay, so volatility is freaking wild in crypto.
Zimbabwean dollar, please. Thanks, Mitch.
Zimbabwe dollar, please, you say? Z? Thank you, Martin, but I know that's not Zimbabwe dollar, right? I think it just said that. I can't, it's so quiet over here, so there's no reverb. I don't even know. We'll look, though. Okay, and then just silver, let's just finish up. You know, we look gold, silver, you know, not so great, dude. It's so freaking good, man. So much accumulation, such a deep retrace. It's a freaking ascending triangle, and the patience is what is required. Look at this hidden bullish divergence, still going. Look at the RSI on the weekly, 61.5, exact same spot as gold on the weekly. Positive momentum has just begun to build. This was your first week of it since, you know, late February after bullish convergence developed. So, patience, man. The silver party could just be getting started. All right, remember, 2/3 of a year of consolidation after a markup. Very, very good. That's a bullish continuation structure. Reaccumulation, man. Not like total. Total's not like that right now. You just got this one bottom, second bottom hopium stuff going on, and I'm just not quite sure exactly where the reversal pivot point for the second bottom is going to be, whether it's here. Sure, it could be literally right here is where it reverses this weekend, or this is exactly where, you know, the weekend after it happens, it ends up closing weak and not being a pin bar, hammer reversal, and then just bleeds out, and eventually you get to the very bottom. Worst case, I mean, you make a lower low than the wick low, and that's like really, really bad, dude. I mean, that's what we're talking about. Wow, dude, you break, I mean, that's 30K on Bitcoin. This is 20K, 19891 or whatever. So you would straight up, eventually straight down. So hopefully you never even going back to 129 before a major bounce. But again, I just don't know yet. Bears have the ball. So that, again, it's like other markets. If you're wanting to long things, other markets. Okay, so we got to do this, man. We got. Anyone see Phillips 66 today? Oh, the weekly. Look at that, highest weekly candle close since June of last year. It's been almost a year, dude. Remember that time we sprung back, tested the spring, and now we've gone nuts. Closed up 6.29% today. Oh yeah, dude. It's exactly.
You see what happens, Larry?
Spring back test of spring. That's all I can tell you, man. This is what we're looking for. All right, we're not looking for assets that are up 300% in less than a year, you know, crypto. So upside on this, you just think X, A, B, C. You're going for an 886, which is, I think, the next resistance, 4257. That's your next target, right? Let's see if I can find this, man. Anyway, I don't know. Show the publication, doesn't matter. This was it, dude. This was a great opportunity. And it's not done yet. It's just finally found its footing at 35.45 and a big volume spike on a nice candle today. Just finally getting overbought again. So just so proud. So proud of value, confirmation lows at ice lines that go back many, many years. Talking 8 years or so, right? Only the real ones will remember this or care. I mean, it's not even that old, you know. It's like, oh, back in March, April, you know, we identified this opportunity. I think I have like $32 calls on this. Now, expiration is in June sometime, so still got a little time, like about a month left. Okay, so let's get into the request now, I guess, right? I mean, goodness.
Howdy, Mitch.
Well, no volume on this.
Love the stream, this community, the Patreon, and all the education. Thanks, dude.
So, Victor, I was scanned it. I scanned it yesterday, and hit that space bar pretty quick. I didn't see much that stuck out as like golden, you know, like the things I posted in charts only that you saw. Yeah, I don't think it looked like that, but we will go to it. Add to the list, Victor. Thanks for supporting the stream, dude. Thanks, man. It looked decent today. Oh, well, again, we're going to look at it. So, all right. So this is the reason why Lexicon Pharmaceuticals was requested. Got biotech, 394,000 volume, like just those two things right there made me be like, ugh. You had your pump, you hit your bleeding out. You're on the other side of the fence of momentum. You know, normally I like being on the side of the composite operator before the crazy markup and reversal. So yes, this is exactly where a pivot could occur, but the pivot may rally and go up to 532 before making a much lower high and then dumping again. Okay, so yes, this is a crazy real inflection point. Yeah, I mean, if it's going to pivot here, Ben Solomon, if it's going to pivot here, the target's 532, that's it. Stop loss would be just below that low it created at 410. I mean, you might have 3-to-1 there. What also I like about it, Benjamin, is the very, very real, clear, concise, bullish divergence. Both the lows being oversold. That's always great. I guess you could say you had bullish divergence in the end on the MACD. Look at this, and then this little island. So, okay. So you got an argument here. You got some variables that line up, right? This is what you always want to see. Even though, again, I like seeing assets before these crazy moves. Just because these corrections can last for months. You just don't know how long they'll last. So the argument is bullish divergence on the oscillators on the daily at a critical ice line where you know below that you're screwed, right? You'll have probably a really bad time. So that's like an argument. So again, a stop loss just right below that previous low that was created below the ice line, and a profit taking level around 532. That's as good as you're gonna get there on this one. Okay, thanks, man. Very decent, but I want a million volume, because if I have a million volume of liquidity on an asset daily, I know my stop loss is gonna fill if this thing falls apart. I know my limit buy will fill at where I want it, and I know my profit taking level, you know, my limit sell will fill when it gets to the profit taking level, right? That's why you want a million volume. This doesn't have that, so then, you know, you start being like, oh, these may not fill, right? Your orders may not fill because it's too illiquid. So that's just something to take into consideration. You don't have to abide by that. You can do whatever you want. I'm just telling you, right? Volume's important for those reasons. Okay, liquidity. Okay, moving on. Thanks again, Ben. Higeki Man wants this. Okay. Happy Friday, everyone. Join the live stream. Like by the belt sub. Okay. All right. Link. He's talking about a bullish butterfly. I've already got the bullish butterfly there, man. All right. You got to go lower. You got to go down to 75.86 ways. Makes perfect sense. That's exactly it, dude. What's up, Mike? Thank you, dude, for the 20. Just the 20, man. No request. Very grateful, dude. Link's on its way. Or link to Ethereum's on its way. We've had this plotted, and we're like, we're not touching it till we're just waiting, dude. You just wait. You can add an alert near the PCZ.
Hello, Freak Beaches. My man Jamie got me to watch you. Love what you're doing for people. Come down to Austin and join me on JRE and spread the word on what you're doing. I'll have Jamie get in contact with you and set it up.
Is that a join?
Oh, thanks so much, Joe Rogan, man. It's the real Joe Rogan. He just watches people's live streams and tips 420. It's him, dude. It's gotta be him. Anyway. What's up, James, dude? You're, bound to take us, dude. Alright, dude, we gotta get some dinner or something, though, too. I gotta eat, man. I wanna eat really well. Okay? It's just something I gotta do. Don't wanna eat, like, you know, ballpark food. No offense to the ballpark people, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, Mr. Higeki, he says it hit the PC's even bullish butterfly. Well, I mean, like, I get you, I understand it hit it, but remember, my reasoning for, butterflies pattern completion zones are between the 1272 and the 1.618. Anywhere in between. Why I'm liking the 1618 the most is because there's no edge right now, still at the 1272, I guess what you're talking about. No edge, and it strategically doesn't make too much sense. I think 7586, because that's like, I get it. There is a little chop from August 2nd, July 21st of 2019, but again, there's nothing wrong with being conservative and waiting, especially in these market conditions. Remember, this had its fun in the sun. The buying climax occurred August 11th of last year, and it's in correction mode. All right, it is in a correction. That's what I'm saying, man. People requesting assets that are coming down, going to look at levels, looking left, and it's not quite a 786, 886. Dude, I'd just be careful on those. You're looking for assets where this is going on. Consecutive higher highs, higher lows, no insane rally yet, no blow off top price action. You just want the trend to be really bullish, extended on, right? That's higher highs, higher lows. You're making lower highs, lower lows over and over and over again. I just got to move on, right? And maybe 75, 86 would be a good relief rally area. Okay. Oh yeah, dude. Wow. Beautiful. Well, this is very similar to Silver Chart, and man, this is a mining stock? Yeah, mining stock, of course, man. Very, very critical. All ice lines destroyed. Congestion area obliterated. Yeah, man, this is what happens. This is not right above 680, 750, man. It's an inflection point. That's major. That's like the most major inflection point that exists on this chart for the most part. Look, plotting it like that. You're out. Yep, you have made it out. But, you know, again, you have reversed and run right back down there. But what a range, dude. What a freaking range. Target area, man. There's so many different reversal points. Like, I mean, you could actually say that this might be a reversal. This is January 2004. 1289, definitely a major reversal point. You break that, you can go nuts. But look how many times, you know, in the just throughout history, there's been rejection and a sell-off. Rejection, sell-off, right? Straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. So, yeah, if you can ever break above 927, you know for a fact it's most likely going to 1259 to test it, and probably would up thrust through it and might then reverse right back down to 927 again, based on history, right? 1972, man. Bear Bryant, the dynasty, dude. Back here, the dynasty. All right, the first one. But yeah, nice double bottom. But did some big stuff, but is soon approaching another major resistance that could take it to 1289, and that's it. But above that, wow, look out. I mean, there's just so many. Like, I mean, after 1289, 1524. After 1524, that's when things start getting really insane, where you go 1524 to 2250, like, right? I mean, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight down, right? That's it. So you at least know exactly where the major areas are above you. Okay. Goodness. Yes, extremely bullish. You know, this reminds me of a lot of altcoins back last year before they started doing things, including Ethereum. Yep. Very, very big deal here. All right, so you got GALXF, 37,000 volume. Good luck, man. Good luck on that. But dude, you want to see how it really all started? Like, for real? Scott Carney would be so proud right here. Look at this shark cipher. Definitely a shark. Oh yeah. Oh my god, it's like art. It is absolutely perfect. It's too perfect of pattern. it reversed to perfectly. 88% retrace. That's what you want. You want value. That's what I try to teach every day. So all the fun has happened, right? I'm telling you, if you wanted like what we look for as swing traders, position traders, investors here, it's all but played out, right? You'd be deep in the money. You should have been requesting this April 6th, but you are requesting it now after the play has already occurred, right? The harmonic trading is done. I mean, it's like hit its targets. It's about to hit it A, that's for sure. Almost hit C. That's where people be taking profit. Reasonable traders, smart money takes profit. This is where Rudy Poo people FOMO in, and then you get some sort of pullback for a while, and you're underwater. And you might sell low when it corrects, you know. So and it ends up, after doing all that, ends up making a higher low than this 40 cent area, and then it goes again, right? But only after people have taken profit, and the FOMOers that have supplied the liquidity to the people taking profit get wrecked, and then they sell at a loss and a much deeper retrace, but the retrace is higher again than the previous low, and then it eventually breaks 350, goes to 536, and who knows, maybe it goes to $9 again. That could take months. You see what I'm saying? Do you understand? Someone did actually request this, and I'm glad they did, so we can have an educational sermon on value, on where to request an asset, on where to look for opportunity, and right? I mean, dang, dude, I think at least 2 people out there of the how many watching? 5. 1446, at least 2 of the 1446 people watching maybe got value out of what I just talked about. Maybe, right? Maybe not. Maybe everyone knows and is smart. But I'll tell you this, if you were abiding by the things we look for requests, you wouldn't be requesting this right now, would you? You would have requested it again April 6th.
I fell into a burning ring of altcoin fire. I went down, and the flames went higher. And it burns. The ring of altcoin fire. The ring of altcoin fire. Get wrecked Bitcoin, the dollar, euro, percent hash.
That's right, get wrecked Bitcoin. Thank you, dude. Johnny Dash for the 3s and the beautiful rendition of that song. Thank you. I don't know, Jeffrey, and didn't Kathy Wood say very unlikely, but I don't know. Oil is like one of those where it's like, well, I mean, it could keep going, but it's certainly not a value play anymore. You had chances, much lower levels, right? And a lot of the energy assets were showing those. Remember ExxonMobil, Chevron, they were showing very similar structures at their bottoms. I know you remember the 88% retraces. And then they went nuts. They went insane off these XABCDs, these M patterns. So we'll look at WTI. We looked at it last night on stream. Alright, you get it? Okay. GAL, XF, no liquidity, 37,000 volume. I would stay away regardless. Need a million volume, would be nice. Okay. You lost 70% of your spot portfolio in 6 weeks? Wow. Did Bitcoin drop 70%? Or maybe you were holding altcoins or something? Should you hold? I mean, at this point, dude. I mean, I'm not going to tell you ever what to do with your money, but if one's already down 70%, I mean, isn't it like exactly what? Oh, yeah, selling now. Great idea. That's like, you know, pull a George Costanza. Do you feel like selling? Okay, do the opposite. Like, I just feel like in 6 months, Bitcoin's very possibly going to be above $36,000 in 6 months. We'll see, though. Okay, next one was... Oh, God, Bunny got you, dude. You're laughing about it, so probably not. Alright, next one. The boom, the bust. Right, that's what I'm talking about. It's like the smart money, composite operator, springs, low risk areas, one bottom, a second bottom on the monthly. I mean, that's it. And then it ran up, hit $72, a major resistance from October 25th, 2010. And what did it do? Straight up, straight down. Once it broke the almost inexistent support resistance, it dumped, and now it's back down to levels where there's some stronger support, but there is no edge. no edge at all. You filled a gap today with a wick. Go down Bitcoin, and you're not at a deep retrace yet. You're getting close though. I think you're between a 618 and a 786 from the low to high. Oops. Yeah, between a 786, 886. I mean, there's 786, 618. Excuse me. 1722 is probably a more decent area for value. Even though I get it, I understand, but this is so heavily tied to Bitcoin price action. Nothing else really, just Bitcoin. So the weekly doesn't really look good yet. Yeah. Oh, the dragon played out. Look at this nice dragon played out. But what did it do? What did the dragon do? It ended up turning into almost a bearish cipher. Man, that's what happens, dude. So it's happening on Bitcoin right now. It's like, hey, you get the XABCD, okay, and then you run up, and then you hit a deep retrace, and it ends up just being a lower high than the previous high. Less market participants on the asset than before, and then it reverses, and the downtrend continues. So that's why the 618 is your first target on a dragon trade setup. On traditional markets, yep, 618, 786, 1 and 2 on dragons. So at least it hit one target, just like Tesla's dragon did too, bullish dragon. So yeah, you're down here, you're diverging on the MACD a little bit, your RSI isn't really promising. Yeah, and then people are going to be like, oh, look, dude, it's X, A, B, C, D. I mean, you could try to look at it like that, sure, but man, these have just not been doing very well on anything. Where the context of the harmonic is. I'll plot it for you, and we're going to see how it looks. Too deep of a retrace. A 70% retrace, literally nothing. Too deep for Gartley, far too deep for a bat. You know, but he's just not like this. 8.8, 8.86. I mean, you got an M-shaped formation here. I mean, this is definitely where a short-term relief rally could occur. You're hitting the 200-day moving average. Yeah, I mean, there's an argument for maybe how an asset could reverse here. Maybe runs up to $40 because there's not much support resistance between $23 and $40. But what if Bitcoin keeps dumping? You're screwed. So it's interesting, but at the same time, I think there are better assets to trade besides Riot. I don't know why you would even come to a traditional market for Bitcoin crypto stuff. I mean, to try to make money. I get it. It was a nice run, but you could have bought any S coin or Bitcoin and it did the same thing. Probably appreciated more. So, you know. Okay, next one. Oh, yeah. Zillow on the other side of the fence. Other side of the fence, well, the 200-day moving average, no thank you. I mean, it just, nope. Like when you're talking about value plays, trading and stuff, investing, this thing had its fun and it's over. And now you're in a correction. You had the buying climax and the really large dump, and the correction could last for months. No thank you. I don't want anything to do with this asset for now. Sorry, not for the formula. Yeah, you can say falling wedge. Sure, the falling wedge runs, makes a lower high, dumps again.
Get wrecked, Bitcoin. Fire.
Alright, get wrecked, Bitcoin. Get out of here. Is it a wedge? Nah, yeah, maybe it's a wedge. It's a little wedge, dude. Sure. Congratulations on your little wedge. Yes, you got bullish divergence. You're in a correction, though. You're correcting. You understand where you are in the correction from your low to high. It's very easy. You're only at a 50% retrace, below 50% retrace. Yeah, and you made a 618. I mean, the real value areas for Zillow, 65, 69. I mean, that's my opinion. But, of course, yeah, this plays out. It runs up, makes a lower high, and then it dumps again, right? This is where, hey, X, A, B, C, D stuff, maybe. But, again, I would like to look for assets that are not, they have not just blown off top. They have not just had buying climaxes after appreciating in value from their lowest COVID crash low to the all-time high. 1,000% in 334 days. I mean, I'd rather find something that hasn't done that in the past year. I know, or at least it's not making lower lows than the previous lows. And the most recent current event on the freaking chart is the lowest low you've seen since freaking November. And I'd like to see accumulation. Give me some higher lows, man. Nope, I'm just not into Zillow. No, thank you. All right, moving on. I don't care if it goes up. It's like just not where we would want to take positions.
Like always, thanks for everything you do, Mitch. What's your take on UPST Upstart? What would a good re-entry be and how much higher can you see it running? Thanks, brah.
So Ollie, dude, remember it's 20 American dollars, not Canadian dollars or something else, or Monopoly money. Not trying to be rude. It's just like if you do that and everyone else does it, it's I have to make exceptions for everyone. So I'm just telling you, you have to abide by the rules for the request. So Matthew D, dude. Hey, some bits coming in on Bitcoin. All right, man, and that's what we're talking about. We need this. You want a double bottom? You want wave analysis? You want a larger wave to the upside to come? You gotta have stuff like this. It has to happen. 49 minutes till your daily candle close. No confirmation yet. Okay, but hopium, at least now. Yesterday, there was no hopium. Literally zero hopium for bulls. It was actually pretty nice for bears up there. Really nice. That's like a great area where if someone's shorting, they could, or if someone wanted to short, that's a great time to short, right? I mean, that's rejecting old highs as resistance again. Oh yeah, but now, you know, if one's shorting, you gotta be careful because you have to understand divergence at any time could begin its development. You can already see on the RSI the lower low, and the much higher level relative strength, and eventually a much lower level of negative momentum. So that would be really good if we could get something going here. It's the weekend though. Just understand, bears kind of in control right now.
Mitch, what are your thoughts at the 20K all-time high retest?
Oh man, I would think 30K first, and then 25K, and then 20K. What's up, Amp? Amping in. Thanks for the, yep. We'll look at audio. I mean, some S-Coin if you want to look at it, sure.
Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man. No time to talk. Music loud and women warm. I've been kicked around since I was born. Took profits on
Poly B, I don't know Poly B. I only know
today.
Poly W, Poly Walnuts.
Thank
you.
Thanks, Mitch.
What's up, Anon?
Also, what a beauty of a dividend.
Is that a joint?
Added many shares.
Fantastic, man. Glad to hear some patrons care about traditional markets too, because that's where I got started. That's where I learned everything I know. All right, and I'm just trying to apply the things I learned for 10 years on this market, on the untraditional market that is very newer anyway, and far more volatile, unregulated, and 24/7. So, nope, no, it is not me. I will not solicit you on Instagram. There is a scammer on Instagram who will try to follow you and try to reach out to you. It's not me. I'm just saying, it's not me. If you get a message from me on Instagram, it's a scammer. All right, that's it. What just happened? What's up, Michael? SPR, sure, we'll look at it. Put it on the list. It was pretty good. It was also head and shoulders in the end too. That rejection of 58K was really bad, man. But that was an inflection point where if it broke it could have gone insane. There was just too much supply, not enough demand at 58K, right? So it's not always about certainties or anything. It's all about the ifs. It's like, so next time we're in this situation, it's like, can Bitcoin break 58K? If it can't, you could be screwed. Right? That head and shoulders develops on the daily. That confirmed lower high for the first time the entire cycle happened. That was bad, and look what it's manifested into. Some really big drawdowns across the entire market. So definitely an educational look Bitcoin gave us that we can use for the next chart we look at, right? All right, what was the next one? Let's see. Wait, no, that's not it. It is, oh, that, okay. Dude, what's going on? I'm not really into, I don't know, man, if I'm into this. Alright, dude. We're gonna try something different. I don't know. This is an experiment. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't really... Disney, think about it. Like, why would this be promising? Oh, it's a Harmonic, dude. Sure, it could pivot here, and it could rally. But, dude, the asset... I don't know, man. I know you probably requested it because you see a Harmonic. I see it too, like a bat or something. Sure.
Can I get a gabagool
But
in the
it's
chat?
just not a... That's just, dude, you hit a golden mean ratio, the 1.618, from your previous all-time high before COVID to the COVID crash low. You hit that level and reversed. I mean, you're above the 200-day moving average, which is fine, which is good. I don't see an edge on the RSI. You did get oversold for the first freaking time probably since the COVID crash. Absolutely. The context of where the Harmonic is, I think, just makes it weaker.
Ooh, just a little bit. Ooh, little bit more. Ooh, just a little bit. You know what I'm looking for?
What just happened?
An edge. Ooh, just a little bit. Ooh, little bit more. Ooh, just a little bit. I'll give you a godly you can't ignore. Fire, fire.
Thank you for the words, Gina, GRT. So you got yourself, what's going on here? What the heck? How did that happen? C and D got messed up. I don't know. Hold on. Let me redo this. I've never seen that happen before. On the tool. Yeah, you got yourself a little bullish cipher here. You do. You have a textbook bullish cipher literally at the pattern completion zone. Undeniable. You cannot argue with it. It's real. And there's nothing you can do about it. So let's see how it goes, man. I'm just telling you, it's a premium Harmonic, right? It'd be a continuation momentum Harmonic. It's just, you know where the best Harmonics are, and they're not normally up here at tops. I'm just saying. They are not at levels like this. You're looking for bearish Harmonics at these levels, really. But yeah, doesn't mean it can't reverse and fill a gap and maybe go to test 200 again. But so that I'll tell you that's real. So good request on that, but you know, better context areas for Harmonics, right? Turn into a head and shoulder. I don't know, head and shoulders or something. Beautiful though. 1618 with the 786 is great. Just don't know if you have a strong enough argument for any sort of divergence. Look at the 4 hour. We'll see the weekly first. God. Weekly is just negative momentum built. There's no edge. It's like the top came in. And you could, I mean, you've never back tested your previous all-time high at 147 to 154. You just haven't yet. So it's like that. Always, wouldn't you want to look for an asset to back test with confirmation for the first time ever versus just trying to take a long up here at all-time highs? Strategically, it would make more sense to try to look for an opportunity on Disney around 147. And if it doesn't happen, who cares? Oh, were you trying to tell me you can't make money on something else that is not this overbought, this over, I don't know, this premium traded asset right now? You're trying to tell me you would rather trade this than something else? I'm just saying, man. I'm just trying to help you see that though it is there, you want to look for these structures in much better areas, okay? Anyway, moving on. Great stuff. Disney, strong as bull. Above 200-day moving average. Cool. Money printer go burr. You from Midland? You from Midland, Lee? Sorry, dude. Yeah, wow, what a day. What a day for crude, man. Of 3%. You got a couple schools of thought here, right? It's always kind of like this. You know, when an ascending triangle's in development, there's always the chance to double top, right? It's one, it could be one, could be the other. You're not sure yet. Look, dude. Look at this run it's been on. It's at major inflection points, rejected it twice. So, I mean, above $60, I guess, would be your cutoff. Because below $60 is $50, like straight up, straight down for the most part. So, I would just, yeah, let's see. If you break $66, you go to $70 easy, right? Fast. Yeah, it's just that high from 2005. Above that is probably just 78 bucks. $100 though. I mean, there's always a chance, dude. Always a chance. You think about it. God, how do you even, when it went negative or went to $0, like you just think about. Let's see. I mean, the history. Normally, when you do get down to these levels, you can eventually find your way back up to 114. It's all about the if, right? Like, there's no value here. Certainly, there's no value. You did engulf bearishly on the weekly. It's just like, if you break 66 bucks, you got to worry about 70 bucks, then $78. You break $78, then probably $100. There's just a lot more resistance above you. Like, there's just a crap load of it. A very, very strong amount of congestion looking left from history. It's not simple. It's not like, oh, PSXP, once you broke this level, we knew without a doubt, based on the history of the price action between two levels, where it was probably going, right? So that's been very good. On this one, it's hard to strategize that, because it's like, well, there's a top here at 73, 75, 78. Look, there's a top at 87. And then there's the tops at like 114. There's not even much reversal stuff at $100. Like, every time you go to $100, except this one time in December 2007 before it went nuts after that, it doesn't really reverse there that often. I mean, you can see one time 2011, another time 2012, but look, up thrust, up thrust, up thrust, up thrust, over and over and over. So that's not even really a crazy support resistance.
Ice baby, all right, stop.
Well, yeah, maybe it's like a huge double bottom, you know, on the monthly. What's up, Polly P? Thanks, dude. On the monthly, you got, you always run the risk of seeing hidden bearish divergence on the monthly if this doesn't get above that $75 area. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Eventually, it was alright. In the end, it was like an X, A, B, C, D. So we take out all the noise, right? Oh, it's so nice, man. When you have so much chop like that, just go to another time scale. Go to a more significant time scale. If you do that, you can clearly see, let's see, traders settled up their highest point ever in 2006, around $75. That's it, man, right? $75 is probably the target, you know, on the monthly. Because it's like straight down, straight up, right? You broke it and you held above it, and then you went up to, you know, 114 bucks. Then you went down and it was support, right? And that's where you just had that range between 75 and 114. And then, you know, 75 was a resistance in October 2018 before it dumped and never saw it again. So it's all about, if you can break $75, you gotta, I think the probability increases a lot that you see 114 on US oil. You just gotta go. There's just so much chop, even on the weekly, man. Not any chop on the monthly. Monthly's amazing. So much clarity here, right? Okay.
Have to cut out early Mitch, but thanks for the stream, brother. Here is to new opportunities presenting themselves.
So bad, dude. Thank you, man.
USD hanging tough. Flex biceps.
Oh my god, First Solar is amazing. First Solar is like Fire Eye. This one, chat, one to watch. This is incredible. Just go to the monthly real quick so you can see it, okay? The composite operator, it seems he's acquired his position at a very, very good level, and he's almost done.
4 o'clock dawn. 5, 6, 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock dawn. 9, 10, 11 o'clock. 12 o'clock dawn. We're gonna dump around the clock tonight. Can't wait for Asian to wake up. Get trapped. Fire. Fire.
Thank you, Bull. Haley, for the threes, dude. Much love. Yeah, dude. What is this? Happy Days? Who am I? Richie Cunningham? Who are you? The Fawns? Get wrecked, dude. This is it, dude. Monthly. Look at this, dude. 6 days until this candle closes. I know you bearishly engulfed on the last one. You know, that's not good. But dang, dude, bears have been trying so hard to get this price below 75 bucks, 74.64, and they're not doing it. So this is one to pay attention to. This is like, wow, it's like an XABCD. No, dang, dude, this is awesome. Because you hold 75 long enough, eventually, dude, the target on this minimum's gonna be like 160 bucks. I think what happened was you caught, yep, you reversed at 103, another very $100, right? Psychological, but also very real from 2008, 2009, 2010. So it's like between $75 and $103 is straight down, straight up, straight down. So if you hold this and you begin to pivot and rally, you're going straight back up to $103. That means this asset, if it holds this, would appreciate in value 25%. But this could be just what the backup. This is the backup. Wyckoff accumulation, what happens after the accumulation phase ends, the backup, where you have a really strong breakout, you go and you hit resistance or not, and then you reverse it to come back, test the top of the trading range, or sometimes the spring. This is the strongest form of the backup, I believe. Sometimes you might come back down and test this jump across the creek, not spring. The creek, okay. You didn't do that. Too strong of support. So this holds. 103 is the next target. 161. Beautiful, dude. First solar composite operator, dude. I hear flutes. I hear people singing. Is it good or bad? I'm kind of letting this one roll. Okay, moving on. Shark. Got ourselves a shark on the daily. I like the close. Weekly close. Or daily close.
Tuna, Tom, please.
Is that a joint?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, dude. That weird Indian pop song. God, dude. Thanks, man. Oh my god, I'm so surprised. I'm so surprised this asset has been destroyed. But eventually, value, way lower though. I mean, I'm thinking value might start beginning around 58 cents. Anything below 133 cents, $1.33 is bearish and death, right, to your portfolio. I mean, I don't know, man. It's like you kind of went straight up there, and that was the base, and you're below it now. I mean, it's probably just going to mimic Bitcoin a little bit. Seems like it is locally, certainly, right? You know, where you get the same thing where it's like a X, A, B, C, and then if the C pivots here, you rally to make a lower high before jumping again. Right? It's like, look, you know, look at total RSI on the daily. I'm start on the 4 hour, and then you look at audio on the 4 hour. It's the same picture. Same picture on the RSI. So I don't know, man. I just like below 133. Why would you ever care about this asset? You should have cared about this asset when it was showing the ascending triangle down here back in January when we were looking at it, and patrons were pinged about it. We did discuss this when the smart money was acquiring their position, and now the dumb money came in, the buying climax that took this thing to almost $5, $4.98 or whatever, and then it crashed, and now it's going through a correction. And the corrections, they are not events. The crash, the buying climax, those are events. The correction that occurs after those events is the process, and the process, who knows how long it'll take, man. Okay. So I would not be looking to long this really. until you get maybe down to 58 cents or maybe even 52 cents. That would even be considered possibly value, right? I mean, you just think about like the low to the XA. That's too deep, man. God, I hate that. So 886 and 886. Oh my God, look at that. An 88% retrace from your all-time low, pretty much from November to the high, right? Is that high from October 23rd, and maybe a couple levels of support. That's the only area that even makes sense, halfway makes sense for a long opportunity on audio. No thanks, dude. God, go to something else. This crap is just correcting, and corrections take time. Let's go, Bitcoin. We got less than 30 minutes. Pump this S so we can get our confirmation low and divergence can occur, and then we can run and make a lower high and then dump again. Patrick, you're a fraud, dude. Jeez, man. Who are you? Scrubs coming in talking trash, man, on a Friday. Get a life, man. This is my life. I get to make a living doing this. Okay? You're not doing this. You're not making a living going live, doing TA, what you love. Go figure it out, man. Okay, next one. That was beautiful. Dang, man. Talk about momentum. Jesus. Yeah, it finally pumped today. It was up 5%, gapped up. Aero Systems. Oh, aerospace defense. Yeah, well, I mean, think about that. That was a rotation, too. That was a big rotation, man. Remember Lockheed Martin, man? Yeah, I mean, it was such a shallow retrace. But see, that's the thing, man. Like, from your high to low, you're hit a 1618 reversing. No premium. I'm sure this is probably some sort of channel or something now. Jesus. Let's see. Looking left. I've never been here before, so... Well, yeah, I have, but I don't think I looked too far left. Wow, it's above that ice line. And, wow, that's a big deal, man. This was your 2007 high. All right, very powerful ice line. Your target eventually on this one is probably $58. Wow. SPR, $58 target. You just sprung and back tested a spring that goes all the way back to your initial all-time high. That is powerful stuff. SPR, $58 target. Nice. Nice. That's it. I mean, below $42, you know, that's where things start getting, you know, not good. But above $42 is $58. That's it. Okay. I wish there's more to talk about. 58 bucks. What else do you want, Michael Harrow? Your gap might fill because it's an everyday gap. You fill the gap, stay above 42 bucks long enough, boom, you go up to the next area. That's it. Above that, man, whoa, holy crap, dude. Could be another huge run if it ever broke $58. So, yep. Just remember, though, it's like not just this. Look at this, dude. Lockheed Martin. Remember that time we saw an inverse head and shoulders? Look what it manifested into. It's so gorgeous, and it rallied, and now it's creating just some bullish consolidation by the looks of it. Coiling up, getting ready, right? So like these higher lows, about a sell wall at 396, a big resistance here, man. You break that, holy crap. Lockheed Martin, man. It's just aerospace and defense. The cycle's so good. So bullish. Yeah, dude. That's some really bullish price action. Like, that is strong. Okay. Sell wall, accumulation, or reaccumulation. A little minor hidden bullish ever. It's so good, dude. Lockheed Martin, you break 396, boom, 417, boom, 442. That's it. Oh, it was so bearish for so long, but complex head and shoulders turned into inverse head and shoulders, slanted inverse head and shoulders. Beautiful chart art. Thanks for the 1,432 people tuned in. Hey, if you're enjoying the live stream, hit the like button, the bell, that sub. Thanks. These are trying, troubling times for crypto. But fret not, because if you care about other markets, well, there's opportunity there, you know? So, well, that was it, dude. That was the last request,
Hey,
anyway.
Mitch, can you run some quick TA on page/weth? Thanks.
We can. King Crypto. Thank you, man. That's what we're looking at now. God, what scrub, dude. Yeah, this is what happens, though. When the macro falls apart. You know, this was an XABCD at one point, and it didn't work out. It just, Bitcoin kept dumping, kept selling off. So, paid network is going to keep selling off, too. It's at all-time lows. I want nothing to do with this. There's nothing right now that would make me want to touch this thing. Sorry. I don't even care if it's like, oh, it's confirmation. I don't care, dude. It maybe isn't at the same time. It's all-time lows. Yep, that's it. The macro destroyed this thing, right? It could have been good. It had a big run, and then it was done. That's it. There's no opportunity. That's okay, though. Guess what? Guess where there might be opportunity? Something like Zynga. What was once a resistance from June of last year is now support twice. EA. Matthew D brought this up. I didn't really see it like this, but what is it? Oh, yeah, he's just like, oh yeah, man, it's huge, dude. It's crazy, man. Look at that. Yeah, it's a monster, dude. Like, you've just got a sell wall at 150, 147, and you got accumulation, higher lows, right? Eventually, if you get cracked through all that, that's all-time highs, man. All-time highs. Yeah, dude. EA has a crazy story, man. It had a beautiful run-up, a rising wedge, and then it short squeezed, whatever, another rising wedge outside of the rising wedge, and then it crashed. And then it formed, remember that beautiful inverse head and shoulders? It was almost at the COVID crash, ran out of time.
Is that a joint?
For jokes, for the memes we can. Thank you, BK. This is not like Disney at all. Disney is like an in-price discovery at much higher levels, fib extensions, right? It's not the same. This is definitely different. So to me, this is like, possibly, it could be, and it could change. But for now, I mean, it looks like you're in the midst of painting a reaccumulation structure. And if you break it... Dude, I can't do it, man. Hold on. You break it. We could go fib extensions. Major ones.
Chat. Great live as usual. Hello from
170 won't be your target.
Been wondering
You break
about
this.
selling some of my BNB for some BTT because I feel something about the BTT/BNB chart. I would be glad to have your opinion. Thanks in advance, GN.
What's up, Robotnik? Thanks for the 20 euros, and we'll look at it. Sure. All right. Yeah, amazing. Activision Blizzard double bottoming 2. It's a lower low, unfortunately. So not as good as Zynga, not as good as EA. This was a trade setup that hit a target, but this has got a lot more upside if it can hold. Remember, what was once old resistance has finally been back tested as support. We're talking about with Disney, right? Disney has not done that yet. Guess what did? This month, ATVI. So you rally here, that's where you could get, you know, I mean, maybe it's an XA, B, C, D or something, maybe, but Same time, this is where you could run up and fill a gap at $100 and maybe go beyond and continue this beautiful run it's been on. And it all started with a sexy, bullish cipher pattern textbook, man. Oh my god, it turned it all around. Anyway, a huge couple to handle stuff. Okay, and just again, like, I'm gonna look at depressing crypto stuff. We can, or we could also just keep looking at amazing stuff, you know, in stocks that are like a low, a high, or low. And back testing the old channel that it broke out of, the old demand line as, or the old supply line as a demand line twice. This is a mega structure and a very bullish trend, man. This is the stuff you want to see if you like that momentum. Momentum is going very well on PayPal. Guess what, dude? You're like, that's it, dude? Nah, man. Qualcomm. Look at this, man. Look at Qualcomm. It's beautiful. It's just like, this is what dreams could be made of. Whatever. We'll go look at whatever you wanted. Some Bunny. Yeah, we'll look at Bunny coin. Is this even it, though? This has to be it, man. Let's see. Did it go up there? I have no idea if this is it. It looks like it. It's not on a chart.
Guess we're doing this tonight. Spin.
Yeah, oh, it should. And I'm going out after this to eat dinner and drink and stuff. What's going on? See what I'm saying? Streamlabs is broken. Look at this. I'm trying to spin the wheel. It's not working. Like, Streamlabs today, I guess, is broken. The chat box won't work. The wheel won't work. It's their side. It's them, not me, right? You break up with someone, you say that. It's you, not me. That's what I'm saying about Streamlabs, all right? God. I don't know what to do, man. Like, let me see if I can try to refresh this cache on the wheel. What do I do? It doesn't matter if it shows back up. It's all about the action. The action of spinning the wheel isn't working.
Can't start a fire. Fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. High voltage sign. This market's wrecked now. Fire. We will watch Bitcoin dumping in the dark. Skull.
That's right, Bruce Springsteen. Thank you, man. What am I supposed to do here, dude? How do we do the wheel spin game without the wheel, without Streamlabs? I can go to their website real quick and see if there's anything I can do, man. Again, I hope y'all are having a great Friday. Just remember, if you're losing in crypto, like I'm losing in crypto, I have a huge hold account. Okay, it would depress you probably to know how much I've lost out of my hold account from the top to now. Like, dude, but the thing is, my hold account was at all-time highs like 8 days ago or something. Like, you know, even when Bitcoin was like at 50K or something, it was at all-time highs because of Ethereum, altcoins, and people continued to tip, right? But, you know, think about the 54K I received on stream from Gavin and Bet Moonboy. Think about how much that's lost in value. Just understand, man. If you think you're losing by yourself, you're not. We're all in this together. Most of us have hold accounts, whatever. I'm not worried about it. Hey, guess what? That's less capital gains tax I'd ever have to pay. But I know, like, Crypto Tips account, which is my hold account, like, that's just, I don't care where it goes. It goes to zero, whatever. Oh no, I'll be fine, right? Because guess what? I'm diversified. I'm very diversified. I just spent, you know, I'm about to have over $1 million real estate. And then did that from taking profit up there in the 50s. So, you know, this is like, maybe it's a lesson for you. You know, like, if you're deep in profit and digital currency, digital assets, right? Maybe it'd be good to take profit on that, pay some taxes, and then diversify that into hard assets that are not going to be near as volatile as the crypto market, okay? So it's just, you know, man, I get it. I get you. You might be feeling bad now, but take this as a learning experience. You know, any bad that happens in your life, try to figure out a way to spin it into a positive. It's so healthy to do that. Okay, being optimistic, not being pessimistic. All right. Let's see here. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Go to the stream widgets. The wheel. Let's see if it works on the website. What's up, Anonymous? Turning it on. I'm gonna try it manually.
Anonymous tipped $24.24. Thoughts on ENR?
Thank you, Anon. Thanks for going Super Saiyan. Look, I'm just gonna show y'all real quick, dude. I'm not gonna dox anything. Look, man. Like I got the wheel on. Gosh dang it. Look, watch. Spin wheel, spin wheel, spin wheel, right? Gotta take off. Doesn't work. It's just broken. Their whole website's broken. Bunny, get wrecked. Goes from $500+ to $16. Get destroyed. Yes. When you own something like Bunny Coin, you're literally at a casino picking a number between 1 and 10 and hoping that you win. And they're never going to show you or tell you, oh yeah, man, yeah. It's like, you know, owning Bunny is almost like the same thing as doing those weird online psycho, crazy predatory gambling games that are like obviously tailored and created to get kids involved, right? Like there's one called like Crazy Town or something that's like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, but it's for gambling overseas. Americans can't use it, but they don't care. You know, they're like probably encouraging you to use a VPN to do it so they can just take all your crypto, all your money. Dude, we live in a new world now. Yeah, dude. Like, how could you ever think, like, you think something overseas that's not regulated is gonna be ever lucrative? You think you're ever gonna make money? It's like, that's crazy, dude. With that stuff. Alright, so BTT. Dang, dude. This chart's actually kind of interesting. Maybe. It's like just always lower highs, lower lows. Yeah, it's beginning to pivot maybe a little bit. Yeah, anything above 1071 could be interesting. I just don't know after such a buying climax like that. Yeah, it looks like it's trying to turn the corner, right? Trying to roll around, trying to it's holding, get back above that 200-day moving average. There was a little bit of divergence there on the daily. What would the target be? I mean, you got to deal with this high 1400. Major inflection point would also be like 2368. So it's all about the ifs, man. It's up 13% almost today. So good luck with that. But just think, you know, what happens if BNB and Bitcoin begin their, right, once they figure out, all right, we made a low, we don't know exactly where it's going to bottom out here, but we're thinking it's going to be between $30,000 and 37K. It's going to probably find a bottom within this range. You know, it could go down, make the lower low, and it'd still be okay.
Can you take a look at $UDT/. Love your work, cheers.
Itoshi. So it's like a $20 minimum for asset requests, and that's just the way it is, man. It's just the way it is. It's just, if I make an exception for you, I have to make it for everyone, right? I appreciate the contribution, though. So it's all about the ifs here, man. You're holding a very critical support. Below that's probably not very good. Right? I mean, look, you know, it's 981. You hold that long enough, eventually run to 1406. You break that, you probably go up to 2188. So it's a pretty deep retrace. Was that a 786 or a 618? It was 786, between a 786 and 886. So it's value. pretty much perceived value areas, deep retrace, and holding. So yeah, I mean, I guess strategic areas, yeah, holding there. But again, being up 13% right now is tough. So you got your targets if it's gonna hold, and keep going. All right, that's your BTT to BNB. Got to erase all this data because I want to be able to save my work. And I'll probably never come back to BTT to BNB ever again, because you'll probably never request it again. If you do, that's great. But okay, that's whatever. You want to do that? Sure, fine. Thank you.
He'll cover his extra 10.
Can't believe the wheel doesn't work. This is so stupid, dude. How is this? It worked last night. Wait, why did it? Oh, it's because I literally I deleted the entire widget and remade it. Stream Elements is done, dude. We'll see. Next one is this one. ENR. I mean, like, you know what I'm gonna say here, right? I mean, it's not deep enough for retrace. It is a nice back test of an old all-time high from October of last year. It's bouncing. Maybe talk about all that distribution in the end. Look at all this consecutive lower highs, man. That's stuff where it's like, yep. All right, there's a buy wall propping the price up while the composite operator offloads his position quietly multiple times before all the remaining demand is absorbed by the sellers. And as you can see, you broke out and then you back tested the old demand line as it's a buy wall. You back tested the old buy wall, it then became a sell wall, and then rejection, and then you dumped down to the next level that made any sort of sense. And now you're catching a small relief rally after such a lot of selling. So I think the value, though, the deep value, you catch a relief rally, you'll probably run up. You could go all the way back up to 29.38. It's always possible. There's no data besides straight up, straight down. So I mean, like, yeah, that could happen. At the same time, it's like, if you want to talk about value, real value, you're at the 618. Yes, 618. So where you get short-term relief rallies, moderate retrace, right? The golden zone, bottom of the golden zone. You make a moderate retrace, and then you sell off again, and you eventually get to, look, 2181 is that high point from October 14th, right? 786. That's where, and then the deepest value is $20. So I think there's probably better value areas, but a great area that makes plenty of sense why it might reverse here for a while, and it could go to $29 again based on history.
Well, you ain't never caught no bids, and you ain't no alt of mine. Get trapped.
Oh, thank you, Elvis Gartley. Get wrecked with a C. Ooh. Dang, dude. That's a low blow, man. Thank you, Elvis. I will chug this beer. I am a man of my word. I shouldn't have spun last night, but I did. So before the stream ends, I will chug. And I don't know. How else could we play? What other drinking game could we play right now, chat? Coin flip game is, we already have that, but it's like, that's a 50% chance, man. We already have rules for that, so it's just like,
That's my bad. I meant Energizer. You're not wrong though. Can we rerun it?
Noise!
Atoshi Oliver super chatted $30. Hey Mitch, can you take a look at $UDT/? Love your work, cheers.
oh, thank you. Well, someone covered you on that. Tremendous you covered that. But yeah, we'll look at it. Thank you, man, for the 40 on the day. My God. You're catching me in some sort of mood, okay? Energizer, I'm not spending much time on it because I just did that other one on the other one. Weirdly, are they the same freaking... That's so weird. What? What did I just look at? Alright, inverse head and shoulder stuff. It looks great. I mean, above $42 is really bullish. Okay? $53 is between, you're right, between 42 and 53, kind of no man's land, right? The best area to enter is 42 bucks, but you may not get back down there because you just sprung back tested the spring March 8th. So I mean, like, this is like a longer term hold where it may not play out like this 79, 72, but you're just thinking momentum is shifting and it could run eventually to $60 and $65. If it ever works $65, I think it's high probability of going to the measured move of this structure, but it's pretty good looking, right? So where you are now, if it can hold 42 long enough, it goes back up to $53, it breaks 53, goes to 60, goes to 65, 55, which is all-time highs, then 79, 72, 100% measured move after that, all right? Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. We got 3 minutes, 37 seconds, so your daily candle close. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit the like button, build us up. Happy Friday, everyone. All right.
Bruh.
Wheel is still broken. Confirmed. God. Alright, what were y'all saying about games here, huh? Huh? What's going on, dude? Every super chat
Thanks for the
chug.
game idea. Every super chat chug. Feels birthday man.
I could do every super chat sip, but it would be every minimum TTS sip. I could play that game. I gotta refresh the jar. It's so broken now. I don't know if I'll ever fix that, man. I don't know if they'll ever get it fixed. But you gotta be a little bit... Oh, hey, man. Bitcoin's maybe trying to confirm a low here. Maybe. Hopium, not actionable. Let's go back to it for a sec so you can see. Daily looks terrible. I don't know. At least it's not bearishly engulfing. Dude, you were, for most of the time this afternoon, you were saying, hey, man, we were covering the previous candle. So now it's not as bad. All right, I don't feel near as bad unless you close today below 36,718. I do hate so much that Bitcoin is below 40K. Straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. Could be straight down again. I just don't like. I hate the negative momentum is now building again. You are now officially beginning to get oversold again on the daily. You're back in oversold territory. Wish you could stay oversold for a while. So just know where we're at. Very little support here, even though it can still rally. Remember, if you're holding, you're not alone. There's a lot of us that are holding, probably a lot more than you are. And what are you worried about? Everything is beautiful. Hopefully you were able to dollar cost average in at more reasonable levels for 2.5 years. Yeah, it does suck if you try to get in at 50K plus. Yeah, you're getting wrecked, but we're with you, man. We're with you, or man or woman, all right, or alien. All right, let's look at that other one. That's another request. V-shaped recovery may not happen. It's not going to happen, probably. Unlock. Discount token. I mean, deep retrace. I don't know. I mean, it's down 8+%. I mean, just to me, dude. Yeah, it's an index BCD. 886. Not a harmonic, though. Not a formal one. Dude, look at the weekly. You're about to close at your lowest point. No edge on the weekly. Not enough data. The only thing I like about it is the fact that it's sold and lost 88.6% of its value. A new day has been born. It was a bad one, dude. It was your... I mean, it was a nice technical mini bullish engulfing hammer stuff. And again, right? If you were able to catch bids, real ones, this is where bullish divergence develops, but there's just, you don't know yet. Need more data, need some more candles. But yeah, I mean, bullish divergence could start developing on the 4 hour at any given time on both oscillators. But remember, there is no technical support. So much dismount. I get it. You know, someone brought it up earlier. It's well, on Bitcoin, not on total, but there's a little support. Just don't. Weekly is real bad, dude. Weekly's like this weekend. You have to get back above $38,000 to $40,000, dude. Look at the weekly, man. I mean, there's like, what is it doing? Like on the weekly, you can kind of see, I guess, right? It's like trying to bounce off that little low point from January 18th, 25th, that period, right? It's trying to bounce off that. So gotta get back above it. Otherwise, you run the risk of just closing there and then bleeding out to test it again. You know, so it's gnarly, isn't it? Oh, wow. I hate, dude. I mean, is your below? Dang, dude. Going Super Saiyan Blue on us. Whoa.
Anonymous tipped $48.48. Rules is rules, and to cover the inner 2x analysis, let me power up again and show everyone an asset at value areas. Pin if you will, kind sir.
We'll look at it, Anonymous. Let me go get the beers so I can pay my debt and we can play this game. See, I don't know how it's gonna go, man. I don't really know. So, real quick, thank you, dude, for the 48 for real. Can't even believe you're playing the Super Saiyan game. There's only one more level you can go. But unfortunately, dude, on the weekly for Bitcoin, you're sitting at 46. No time in the history of the multi-year cycle, last cycle on Bitcoin, did you ever get it below 55 on the weekly. So that is something I don't like. Dang, that sucks. Anyway, you want your hopium, you might start being able to say hopium because one bottom is second bottom near the same level. And again, right, bullish divergence could be occurring. So you're going to go up. You're probably today going to test 38,554. Let's see if we could break that and double bottom here, right? 38.54. I'm sorry, 38,554. January 29th high. You need to get back above that. But then right after that, you got to break 39,885, and after that you got to break 40,067. There's so much chop, right? So just nothing actionable right now. I'm just showing you that it's better than one valley. You got two valleys. Be right back. Yeah, do it about it. All right, pregame. I'm pre-gaming with y'all. All right. I haven't drank since I think it was last Friday maybe. So it's been a week. So no tolerance, right? You drink once a week, man. It's like, you know, it's easy to get drunk, quick to get drunk, man. So this is what we're gonna do, right? Gonna clear the jar. And that was a pretty decent idea. I guess it's the only way we can play, you know. Okay, so I have my chug beer here. I'm also gonna open up my my non-chug beer. Okay, a non-chug beer is an IPA. I'm not keto anymore. Very low carb still, but whatever. No idea how old this is. This is
Noise!
For your announcement,
It's
or
okay.
wait for lower prices. Thanks, Mitch.
okay. So what we're gonna do is every like, we'll just say like we're gonna do if it's a so it's like a $4.99 minimum, I guess, and every time it's a sip. Like I owe a sip. So right there, that's a sip. Okay. You wanted a request too, so we're gonna do that.
Noise!
Wheel in the sky keeps on turning. Spin.
I can't spin, dude. It's broken. This is literally why we're playing. See, I just tried it again. It's not working. So we're just playing the sip every $5 tip. So I don't even know if someone tips more than that. If I take 2 sips, I don't know. Okay. Anyway, so what was the pin? We've been looking at this one last week. Oh yeah, dude. Very, very interesting. Okay, now it may not play out this way, but this is a shark. No. Oh yeah, it was the old shark. But also someone's like, could you plot this here? And I'm like, sure. You know, like this or something? 113, yeah, 113.
Sip.
Yeah, you're at multiple levels, right? This was my shark, and this was someone else's cipher. And it's like, well, this is the area.
How about a Viking sip? Skull.
What is a Viking sip? Skull! I'm a Viking! Is that a Viking sip? If this asset can hold above $76 long enough, this could be exactly where the asset pivots and rallies. Right, that's pin gaming. It fell out of its beautiful uptrend, though. I hate that. Right, I don't like that. But I love the level it's at. This is an easy area to what? Size up risk, right? I mean, do you really want to own the asset below $75? Knowing that there's just like there's nothing looking left below $75, and maybe you're at a shark PCZ, literally at it, and there's like definitely, oh my god, 4-hour bullish difference in the RSI. Now, dang man, things got better here. It's clear that the bears here had been struggling, but man, I don't know. Like, you're not catching many bids off this, so I'd just be careful. Remember, man, the context of where the harmonics are after these crazy runs up, right? This could be going through a correction after a buying climax. So, again, it's just another one where, you know where we want to see the context of these harmonics. It's not at levels like this, you know. It's at lower levels, where after a big drawdown, you know, with the assets in a long-term uptrend, right? I mean, it's just, if you've been in this community long enough, you know what I'm talking about. Okay.
It's China to me, China.
China.
You American chaps get drunk easy anyway, my man. Get yourself to the UK and we will show you drunk. Sip smile.
I don't want to die, okay, Webby? But remember, I've had an ancestral awakening, and I'm very, very English. I thought I was like all like Scottish and Nordic. Turns out I'm very little Nordic, you know. But I'm like, yeah, majority English and Irish and some Scottish, and then everything else. So, but mainly English, which is awesome. I didn't know. Jeffrey, oh, that was a 10, so I guess it's like double sip. My ancestors own NAT. No, but I do, and so does the composite operator, chat. I swear, dude, if you don't own NAT and you complain about it when the composite operator begins the new phase of marking up the price, don't come crying here. That's it on NAT. Yeah, dude, it takes time, but the scrubs will sell. The scrubs will sell, and the composite operator will take your shares gladly, and that'll be it. They'll leave you in the dust. Next one was going to be
Bitcoin at 33 again. If not, what is the best
ZK.
price to buy it at? Want to buy a couple, but just lost when?
Let's wait for a higher low to develop. Like a confirmed, very real higher low on Bitcoin. That's going to be a minute, man. You just confirmed a lower low talking 2 candles ago, 2 4-hour candles ago. So I really think at these levels, this is exactly where a little relief rally could occur. But good God, between 38K and 44K is a steel wall of resistance. It's not going to be easy. It may not happen anytime soon when we break those levels. You know, I can't get bullish on Bitcoin again for real until we break like 45K and back test it. I can't be bullish on Bitcoin till then. Who are you talking to that would be bullish on Bitcoin literally right now? Like, you have to do certain things to reverse the things that are happening now. And getting through 38 to 45K is exactly what has to be done. You can't be bullish till then. You have to be very uncertain, somewhat bearish short term. What's up, Michael? Sure, we can do that. I think there was one more. Let me look at this one for impulse beats, and then we'll look at that. I'm not trying to get behind. I'm trying to pregame it, right? I am pre-gaming. Y'all are helping me with that. We've been here before. ZKIN. You're on the other side of the fence of momentum. The pumps and dumps, 2 of them, man. You're in a correction. This could last a while. You could bleed through 375 and eventually find your way all the way down to like 232. This is just like, yes, there is triple MACD bullish divergence on the 4-hour. That's daily. Remember that time there was hidden bullish divergence on a backtest before it went nuts? Yeah, well, that's over now. And yeah, you are showing bullish divergence. He's gone Super Saiyan, man! Look out! How many subs is that?
Anonymous took $96.96. Keep your vision all inclusive, never allowing it to lock on any one thing. Look everywhere at once. See nothing to the exclusion of all else. Don't allow the enemy to direct your vision, or you will see what he wishes you to see. Terry Good Kind Simp.
Oh man, that sounded like it would be Goku, dude, right? That sounds like Goku in Ultra Instinct, right, Anon? Anonymous, sorry. Brad thinks that when I say Anon, it triggers the YouTube bots to shadow ban me. I don't know, man. If I said the Q word, Q first, I could maybe understand, but not just... I don't know, dude. I think he's just halfway kidding anyway. Yeah, dude. Like, yeah, there's bullish divergence in the MACD, not the RSI. You're not ever sold, so... you haven't even touched... You probably touched 200-day moving average. I think there's more downside on this a little bit. I think there are better assets that exist. Impulse beats. Way better assets exist for long than ZKIN. And I've showed them to you on stream. If you're a patron, you know all about them on the stock market. I hand-delivered all the charts showing potential great setups yesterday in a scanning session. Okay, so if you're not a patron, hey, whatever, you know. But on stream today, we went through multiple of them, like, you know, no one requested them. I'm just like going to them, you know. So thank you, dude. You're correcting. There was a huge... It's already done. The party's over. You're on the other side of the fence, man. You're in the hangover now. The hangover that can last a while.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
Excuse me. Next one. Triumph Group. Ooh, I mean, I get like it's run up, but dang, dude. Let me take some more sips for that. Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct. So that was your low value play area. God, man, look at that. You know, TGI should have been requested on the weekly February, right? Because it was the old all-time low. You sprung November and you back tested the spring in January, February of this year. And once you back tested what was once a support as support again with confirmation, you rallied. But you're still below the 200-week moving average, still making a much lower high than the previous high. I was like, dang, man. And that's kind of it. It's kind of like you're in this channel, you up-thrusted it. You up-thrusted through the channel, and you're back in it now. I mean, you can continue uptrending. At this current time, I don't see a strategic entry for a long right now as I'm speaking to you, but anything above 1052 is amazing and eventually could turn into 25 bucks. Yeah. Straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down to 13 bucks, straight up, right? Straight down, straight up, straight down, right? So eventually, yes, it could, TGI could eventually go to 25 bucks again anytime you're above 1052 based on history. So that's what I can tell you. Can't tell you if it's exactly a great spot to enter right now. Your best time to enter is around 1050, 1120. What's up, Junior? You do the shit the best way you know. Sometimes it's smooth, sometimes you hit the rocks. In the meantime, you find your pleasures where you can. That's right, dude. I'm in a hole here. That's what Tony says. And I don't know a way out. That was after, though. When Junior was like, had dementia at that point. But great words, Junior. Thanks, man. Sit for that. Got it. Eventually 25 bucks if it's gonna repeat history. That's because that's what it always does. But it's not at the bottom, so it's harder to strategize.
Your brain stops sticking.
Brendan, it could happen. Like, dude,
China fudding and wanting to sell and US institutions not able to take part in weekend. Thoughts on a weekend bleed?
oh my god, I thought, what's going on? The Chinese chicken, and then literally seconds later, Brendan Tipp's talking about China. Is that the universe? The universe is doing things, chat. This beer's still priming. I'm trying to get rid of all the carbonation so my stomach, I don't vomit or want to die after I chug this beer. Okay, I should have just done a whiskey shot. Was that choice? But I opened a beer instead, stupidly. Okay, trying to kill the carbs. Carbonation, not the same thing. What is it? How many? I heard this, but I've already forgotten it. But I'm gonna find out. It's a lot. Okay. So, did you know, on average, in one standard beer, there's about 2 million bubbles that exist in the lifespan of a beer. 2 million. I didn't know that. Then I learned it. Now I'm telling you, and now you know. Wow. You might forget it though. Okay. All right, that's the request. All right, so back to Bitcoin. Here's your weekly. Your weekly, dude. I mean, I would prefer the asset closes above 38K before Sunday. I would prefer it. I mean, I get it. But this is good news, man. All right? I'm just saying, because this is XABCD stuff, okay? Where you go from your COVID crash low, to the high. Where are we? You're starting to get to reasonable levels for a B retrace. 50%. 618 retraces. Okay? X to A to B. You're working on B. At some point you'll bottom out. 27K could happen, right? You bottom out, you attempt your rally. You're praying for a higher high. For a cipher of some sort, but you might get a Gartley, a lower high. Either way, you'd get a chance to hit the ejector seat in time if you're patient on the weekly.
For some cream earlier, but Chad messed up. TNX bra.
Oh yeah, okay. I don't think just like anything crypto, man. Except Hex is like death. So, you know, he tipped $20 earlier, by the way. So, yeah, I mean, miraculously, I don't know how much. See, the macro is the way it is. I don't see how much longer this is gonna hold. Right? This is like now. You're not making. I mean, you're technically still making higher lows locally than the lowest low from April 24th. But I just, with Bitcoin the way it is, if Bitcoin dumps one more good time, this might be done. It's fascinating though, the performance of Cream. Like, think about holding Cream and not Bitcoin. You'd be down, but you wouldn't be down even close, percentage-wise, to what you'd be down if you own Bitcoin. That's what's fantastic about this asset, right? It's a specimen, and it would have played out if the macro didn't literally crash. The 6th worst crash in Bitcoin's history. Yeah, that's going to happen to everything, but this one at least is holding on to a critical ice line, right? So good for Cream, but it's hard to I have zero optimism for anything until Bitcoin wants to actually reverse, you know? Cream's the one. Cream was the one. It was like cake, it was like bake before they literally went up 1,000% or whatever, 500+%. It just, the conditions in the macro were different. That's it. And that's like, you know, that should show you like nothing's certain. It's all about probabilities, and everything has to do with the overall macro, the trend, the major trend of the macro at the time. Where you can have the best setup in the world and it's going to fail if the macro crashes and loses half its value in a week or two. You know, that's going to happen. But again, it's the fact that that happened and this is still up is just, what a beast. Super proud and impressed of this asset for now until the bottom falls out. Once it breaks $100, it might be doomed to much lower levels. But Bitcoin catches a relief rally or something, Cream's going to bounce off that. I'm start feeling a lot better about it, where it eventually could run back up to 150 easy. Okay, no Cream. Remember, this was a successful trade setup that hit 3 of the 4 targets in 2 days or a day. And then we were like, oh my god, reassessing it looks like another good trade setup. And it was going, man. It was doing things. And then the macro said, I'm done. I'm done being bullish. It's bear time. And so Cream's where it is now. Yeah, FIS was another one. There were a few of them, man. You know. Who's bullish? I'm not bullish. Who are you talking to, dude? Edwards, you're on a no carb diet. Enjoy those ketones, man. It's not a social diet. I did keto for a year. It was awesome in its own ways, but there were drawdowns too. It was not all perfect, right?
Platinum, please, sir.
Platinum, Conrad. Wow. Precious metal. Okay. What are y'all doing? What is this? This is like not a normal stream anymore. This is a stream where, hey, I'm pre-gaming, okay? I'm taking a sip per super chat or tip, okay? I'm getting ready, man. Pre-game, tailgate. So, man, I appreciate the request. Yeah, awesome. Less requests, more drink. Good. Super good on platinum today. My God, what happened? It was like a nasty rising wedge or something. Like a huge rising wedge. Hadn't really been following platinum so much. We adjust there. That was the demand line. I guess the adjusted demand line. And dang, dude. That's what I'm saying. Other side of the fence in the end, right? Yeah, dude. Like big rising wedge. The buying climax was here. But, I mean, at the same time, it was like you had the harmonic. And then it's like someone definitely could have argued that was the pivot point in the 886, and look, from the bottom to eventually the highest point that existed, it hit a 16% increase in value in 66 days. Not very good, but it's cool though to see an XABCD. But that is, again, that's not the best context for a harmonic, right? We're not looking for harmonics in these situations. Not really. They're not as strong as they could be in other areas like Nokia, Ford. Those are where we're looking for harmonics. But you did break a crazy consolidation structure that's been in development since March. You you understand what happened, right? I mean, like, major reversal area. What did you do? You have fallen below it in reverse, and the target. Woo! Look at that daily rising. The target on platinum is probably. Whoa! What the? What's going on? Oh, my PC just freaked out. Hold on. That was weird, dude. What's happening? We're good now. All right. At 1192, you broke it. So the target minimum's 1,084. Yep, that's it, dude. Look at that, all over the place. Like 1,100. That's your target. Look, straight up, straight down, 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 straight up, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. The target on platinum for sure is $1,100. Okay, $1,100 for sure. That's probably, I mean, the probability is very high it's going to $1,100 based on history, because there's not been one time in history where this asset did not, once it broke 1192, did not go to $1,100, and there's never a time in history where it bounced up $1,100 where it did not go up to $1,200. So that's your target, $1,100. Boom. There you go, Conrad. Anyway, back in Bitcoin. That did not bearishly engulf, but you're starting to get to levels where, yes, maybe, just maybe, you luck out and this pin bar engulfing becomes a confirmation low. But at the same time, I don't know, man. You're on the other side of the fence of momentum. The correction's going on. The bears certainly have control of this market for now. That's it. Bitcoin Cash, why? You want to look at a dumpster fire? Fine. Here's your dumpster fire. It's holding. It's trying to hold January 10th highs. It's trying.
Noise! BCH, please.
It's the same situation as Bitcoin. If Bitcoin pivots here and rallies, then Bitcoin Cash is going to 850, 874. If Bitcoin's not done, 513 probably. Sorry, Jay. I wish there was more to talk about. It's the same as everything else. Everything else. Okay. Now you are in shark territory at this point. It's a shark. Definitely a shark. 113. Right, you're a shark. You're in a shark area. A slightly lower low. I mean, hopium, get out your hopium pipes. If Bitcoin reverses here, it's a confirmation low on the second low, right? And this is where it could reverse. You get a short-term relief rally, you go to 852 again, you break 850, you go to $1,200 above 850. So you just, like, it's all about Bitcoin. If Bitcoin's done and gonna make this confirmation low, well, then Bitcoin Cash is gonna make its confirmation low too and rally here. at the 113% area retrace, right? I mean, it's pretty awesome that it went below the 130% retrace because of the volatility, but look where it's trying to hold. It's like 111, 112% retrace. Almost 130%. So that's a textbook bullish shark, and it's churning at areas where a reversal could occur, where it already has occurred, but it's a reaction. We're looking for confirmation, and we're looking for divergence, which certainly would occur if Bitcoin began to pivot here. So Bitcoin drives this whole market, except for Hex, Kappa, but that's it. That's your Bitcoin Cash. All right, cool. It's Lexicon. Everybody say yeah. I think Jeremy got that for me. I forgot to save that. Let's see if I can find that.
Leprechaun tipped $29.29. Where the gold? It show me the gold. I won the gold at the USD mid-chart.
Thanks, dude, for the leprechauns. Dang, dude, I have such a bad tolerance. I have drank maybe half of this one IPA, and I'm like feeling it. I'm like, dang, dude, I feel this. This is crazy, man. I'm gonna be drunk by the end of one IPA beer. That's so ridiculous. And I have to chug this other beer. I don't think James is still watching. James, you still watching, man? Text me if you are. No, I'm like already beyond complete muscle relaxation. It's ridiculous. Jesus, man. Like 1,000 new messages in the Patreon since the stream started. Get wrecked. Oh my god. Half of them are gifts, I think. Just kidding. Alright, I might as well just get this over with, man. So you got a shark on Bitcoin Cash that could be trying to make a confirmation load so that you get your hopium pipe out and smoke it. It's not in a good context, but it's there. It exists. It's been destroyed. Alright, since it's multi-year highs, and in 7 days it lost 69% of its value. No big deal. Dude, I can't even believe people be freaking out about this. Yeah, this is warranted freak out. I mean, nothing does that. Nothing does that, dude. Okay. Only a few times in the history of the crypto market has it done anything like that. So, yeah, don't think you're crazy to feel freaked out from this volatility and selling because it's so rare. Okay, it just doesn't happen very often.
Five-minute candle game. Green means drink. Either way, drink. Lucky Flute tip $29.29. ETH USDRT Mitch.
Yo, what's up, Lucky Flute?
Bruh.
The leprechaun Lucky Flute been in my generations for... Or, sorry, it's been in my family for generations. Well, look at whatever you just said. Things are about to start getting lit, man. All right, you want Frank the Tank? It's coming, dude. I'm wearing the shirt too. I'm wearing the Frank the Tank shirt. I think that's what he was wearing or something. No, he was wearing plaid. I don't know. Ethereum to US dollar, roll tide. Same situation, like a bullish hammer, bullish divergence on the oscillators. I mean, the argument is there, but I mean, that's a textbook bullish hammer. But so is this. This is a textbook bullish pin bar. It reversed. So was this, but it didn't matter. So this could be the second time, though. Unfortunately, it's a lower low, so it's not, you know, a higher low. So there's not accumulation going on. But again, this is exactly how it starts. This is exactly how short-term reversals begin, Chad. I'm just not saying it's going to happen right now. I'm just telling you, if Bitcoin doesn't begin to crash to 30K this weekend, this is how you get short-term reversals. Bullish divergence on the oscillators with a bullish Japanese candlestick pattern on a second low. That's how it works, man. It's happened a trillion times over 100 plus years of these markets, okay? One low, no one knows. Second low, confirmation that the low is in. And now we know that sellers are exhausted, at least in the short term, for a relief rally. Got it. Past few days, I've been like, I don't even know why I'm live because I can't even help you with that. But we like stocks. Stocks look good. This is not Tree Peak Guide. Nah, not really. The momentum is so bad right now. I think you so much negative, bearish momentum. At the same time, of course, based on the variables that we look for, you're beginning now. You're finally able to start saying, hey, there might be an edge here. I don't know. Look, give me a little bit more, just a little bit more data. Okay, a little bit more.
Mr. A, can you please check out this S stock HPNN? Hop on incorporated. Thank you.
I can't believe you're trying to maybe do requests instead of trying to give me a drink. Ancient Redwoods. Yes, I agree. He's like, hey man, it's Harmonic or something. Interesting levels, right? I'd prefer this asset gets above 2.9 tenths of 1 cent. Over the counter, there's bullish divergence on the oscillators. Yeah, it's real. I mean, Class C bullish divergence pretty much in the RSI. Class A bullish divergence on the MACD. Playing out. I don't know if I can be bullish on the asset till it gets back above 2.993 tenths of 1 penny, which is worthless. Really, really worthless, man. Harmonic wise, I don't know. You could X on the bottom. That's what I'm saying. You just don't know. Is this X? No, 78% retrace. So this is what you're looking for. You're looking for it's a bullish butterfly. Just kidding. Now if you use X down here at the real low, then it's nothing. Then it's literally nothing. No, like textbook Harmonic, Scott Carney Harmonic, going on right now. Too deep on B for anything. So unless it's a butterfly, and you wouldn't be requesting the asset if you were thinking a butterfly, which is a negative price would be the case. So I don't know, man. You got to break this area. You're regarding it. You've broke it bearishly, and you're back testing it as resistance. That's all that's happening, man. Everybody say yeah! Let's effing medical doctor. What is it?
Everybody say yeah to $29.29. LFMV. Thanks Mitch Hardy.
Thank you. Thanks so much. I just don't know what way I feel right now, you know? About things. Can't go wrong with this one, though. Never can go wrong with this. It's one of my favorite progressive house songs ever, dude. Haven't played it in a while, because it's normally like a good bullish song. I guess I'm coping now. It's not Lemonade, is it? No. Life Med, so I was close. Wow, how about that, man? That's pretty wild. It went down to a zone, and on the low, this okay, you know, this is kind of what happens, man. You show bullish divergence, so we just saw, and it bounced. Was it shown on the daily too? Oh my god, it sure was, wasn't it? Oof. Right, that's what you're looking for. In congestion areas, you're looking for divergence. Look in the end what happened on the 4-hour and daily at the same time, man. It's hindsight now, but you're the one that requested this asset when it's up in a week. Just about a week, it's up 100%. So literally in 7 days, it's up 100%. Very nice. I mean, I'm taking it you got in on this, hopefully. Right, anything above 1070 is amazing. Hopefully you back test it and hold. If you can hold 1070, then your target eventually would be 21 bucks, $20. So I just don't know to tell you about an asset that's up 100% in a week on the stock market. But yeah, look at the zone of chop, man. Lots of chop, right? Gap fill would be a target too. 19 bucks. Okay, so it's going to pull back eventually, but let's see if it can pull back and hold above 1070. If it doesn't hold 1070, it's going to $8. Maybe it can hold $8. It holds $8, then boom, you go again. All right, that's it. Okay, I have no chugs. Requests are done. Boom.
Mitch, you looked cream on Binance, but on other exchanges chart the asset have crashed much lower when the crash happened. What that mean about analyst asset?
I don't know, MT boy. All I do is look at that asset, and it looks amazing. So, thank you, dude. It's wild. Welcome to crypto. Welcome to crypto, where this could be the bottom, a short-term bottom, if this bullish engulfing hammer holds. And it would be a second low, so you'd have more confidence to believe that we could go test all these 40K areas again, and it might be nice.
Green candle drink.
Drank. I'm about to have to get out of here soon. Dude. Yep. I gotta get out of here. It's already like 8 o'clock. So you understand what I'm talking about? You run this is in an area where good things could happen. At the same time, it's where bad things could happen, but at least you understand why, right? Wave analysis that I try to teach every day. It's never about the first low, it's about the second low, and you look for Japanese candlestick reversals with divergence, and we're trying to work on that. So again, this could run up to 38, 39, 40K. This could be like with the short term, the X, the A, the B, the C, and the D is the larger wave. So pray for that. I mean, that is definitely what could happen at these levels. But remember, it's, you know, bears still have the ball pretty hard, right? I mean, here's a little supply line. I guess we look at like, maybe it was like this. You know, well, how did I have it? I had it last night. It was pretty freaking good. I think it was like that. Yeah, it was that. That was the way I had the supply line last night. Posted it with bearish as up, right? You had rejected it so many times. You reject. So I mean, like, you break that supply line for real. I mean, it's like, you know, high to low. You could get common retraces and stuff. So. Yeah, man, break that, man. Break it. I must break you. Third Domino, thanks for watching, dude. Thanks for being nice and, you know, positive in your comments and, you know, just not being a piece of crap human. Thank you, dude, for that. You know, just because there are a lot of people, or not a lot, there are a very small few amount of people that are like that, right? They get banned every day, you know, but respect to y'all. Best freaking community that exists, okay? Y'all are the best. I'm very grateful for each and every one of you. The life I live now is a dream. I can't even believe it. And my life has been so positively affected by each and every one of you, whether you know it or not. And hopefully, I've been able to do that for you in some sort of way, right? Like, maybe not, but, you know. All I've just tried to do is, like, everything I've learned, right, for years, for like almost going on 11 years now, I'm just trying to give it back. And it started so humbly. It just started like going live and doing the same thing I'm doing now, but I continue to invest in myself and refined a lot of the things I know, refined my own methodologies and stuff of swing trading. And I think it's paid off and it's helped a lot of people. And, you know, all I can tell you is I'm going to keep trying to help people by doing the same thing I've been doing every day for 3.25 years, right? I mean, that's like, you know, that's all I can do, right? So I like that song. All right.
Spin, please.
I don't know, Brad. Well, I'll think about it. I don't know. I mean, should probably be fine. I don't know. That's all we can do, right? So, Smiley, so the wheel's broken. I'm trying it again. It's broken. Like, you notice why my chat box is broken, right? Streamlabs wheel, Streamlabs chat widget. They're both, like, their whole system's down now. I can't do anything about it.
What do we choose?
Binance, I don't know, the one I'm looking at. Okay. Let's see what the how long it's gonna take for Uber to get here, because I'm not driving. You think I'm driving, dude? God, dude. Inflation Connect. Alright, y'all. So I don't want to leave, alright? I'm having fun. It's been fun.
Spin wheel down. Spin's not safe, you.
Alright, I'll open this beer. Got a little time. I'm not wearing this to the game. Okay, dude. Smoke your hopium. Smoke your hopium. One bottom, second bottom. Bullish divergence, man. You didn't have that yesterday. You might start getting it now. It's the weekend, so anything's possible. There's a supply line. Break the supply line. It's just upon you. Just upon you, dude. So I just opened a beer. One more beer. God, dude, that is so much beer in such a short period of time. I'm gonna be effed. What do I do? What do I do? Famous Jameis, man, oh my god! I just said oh my god in tune with the Jesus Shines. That's the first time I've ever done that. Wow.
Take another drink as you head out. Thanks for all you have done for quite some time, and I'm looking forward to where we go from here and new things to learn and observe. Enjoy the weekend life.
Thanks, Famous Jameis, man. That's what they've been telling you at the athletic department at Florida State University too, right? It's like kind of been like that for Florida State football. It's kind of been like Bitcoin crashed, and it's kind of like, yeah, we're gonna be okay, man. Florida State's gonna be okay, man. I promise. Eventually. Thank you, dude. Joking aside. We looked at Bitcoin Cash, man. It's a bullish shark pattern, and its pattern completion zone. It may be showing a confirmation low. It all depends on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin's going to rally, Bitcoin Cash is going to rally real nice. Okay. God.
Bow to your sensei.
Shoot.
Bow to your sensei.
Alright, so this low right here, this low from March 25th, it's nice above that. Bullish pin bar or bullish hammer pattern engulfing above that. Really good, right? Because what's probably going to happen? Above 1.53 trillion, it's 1.75 trillion. You could, this weekend, rally back up there to test it. You could, man. I'm not even joking. Total looks pretty interesting at this level. Like this low. This low from, or this high from February. You want to line that, you may get out there, man. 1.75 trillion, dude. Okay? Oh, yeah.
Bruh.
About that, this you dip, dudes. Yeah, bye, man. Alright, I gotta get out of here. I gotta do this, man. I gotta do it, man. I gotta, alright. It's unfortunate because y'all are, you know, y'all. I mean, I'm probably way more entertaining when I'm drunk. I'm almost certain when I'm drunk as a streamer, I'm like optimum performer, you know, than I am if I'm sober. I'm way more like serious and I don't know. But when I drink, I'm just like different. Like, you know, obviously way more, how'd it go again? I can't believe people listen to me right now. Dude, so bad, man. No, I can't show you my playlist. That would be no-no. Okay, dude. Gonna wrap this up. Thanks for the 10 people still here. 1,100 Tear up poor people. Thank you, Dad. That's so much, Dad. I'm gonna have to private the stream or something. Okay, pray for Bitcoin, pray for total. This could be the short-term confirmation level we're looking for, but at the same time, you just don't know because it's not much there. Okay. God, I mean, like today, yesterday, you got 33,550. That's. You kiss the drunk streams? Kiss you. Oh, you missed the drunk streams. Yeah, dude, I did too, I guess, but at the same time, really good for me long term, right? I mean, you know, once a week, once every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I'll do like a really good drunk stream, you know? But normally now it's like I'll just drink and I won't get drunk anymore on stream, so it's more nonchalant. But yeah, I used to throw down a lot more. Just a lot more health conscious, you know? Take care of myself, man. Total, dude. Total's fine. Total's good above 1.53 trillion, alright? Total, anything above that, 1.75 trillion, you can gain a lot of market cap back. My keto progress, I'm done with keto, dude. I did it for literally over a year. Over a year. Couldn't get the six-pack I wanted, so recently I said, F keto, for now. I'm gonna get jacked, right? I've gained like 15 pounds of like muscle, like, you know, in the past, I don't know, like 6 weeks plus or something. So just, you know, if I can't get a six-pack, man, I tried so hard, I'm just gonna get as jacked as I can, I guess, you know, for Miami, but whatever. Oh my god, dude. Remember this? Remember this old overlay? The full screen? I think we have a better full screen though. Hold on. I have a newer one. Here it is, man. This is the full screen view. On chats right here. Not today, but welcome. You can see me in real life now. Right, this is my life. This is not me in a small picture. This is my ego. This is the egotistical me. Look at me on this screen, man. This huge screen. I'm on your 65-inch TV right now. Get wrecked. Yeah, we're going to get sushi with Becky. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, so when alcohol happens, this is what happens, dude. We go to alternate full screen mode. Yeah, I'm a big guy now. I'm a big guy. No, I just am not in a small little thing now, okay? Wear a mask, by the way, even though no one's wearing masks anymore. But we're Uber. We're from San Francisco. Everyone must wear masks, no matter if you're vaccinated. If everyone else is vaccinated, doesn't matter, dude. Okay? Wear your mask, you peasant. Okay. 13 minutes. You hear that, chat? This is why I'm getting out of the suburbs. 13 minutes away. This Uber ride. I'm going to wait 13 effing minutes for someone to pick me up. And then I got to go. Then they're going to take me. It's going to be 20 plus minutes to get to where I want to go. And then it'll be another 20 plus minutes on the way back, man. Get wrecked. Corey, I'm on your 65-inch TV. Get wrecked. Blah. I don't know, man. Like, what's the point of even watching the stream anymore? Look, dude, if you want TA, it's over. I just spent literally 2.5 hours doing TA, pretty much nonstop, man. So now I'm like drunk already. Haven't even drank 3 beers. No, literally 2.5 beers and I'm drunk, like legit drunk. Waiting on my Uber now. So it's like, you want any more of this for real, dude? Seriously? I know you don't. Go get some sushi with Becky, dude. Do it. What the actual F, dude? Be triggered. Be triggered! Look, you know what's happening, right? It's so weird. When I stop doing TA and I start doing more normie content, which is just me with no charts, chat accelerates. Like it does everywhere else, right? There's just an acceleration of chat engagement when you stop doing TA and you just start doing whatever, okay? Non-TA, whatever. Yeah, Reed's in the chat. Reed! Oh, thanks so much for the super chat, man. Thanks so much, dude. Don't stop. Is that a joint? You tip me 387 and you want a joint, dude? That's not how it works. Sorry. That's just $20 minimum for requests on assets and then $4.20 minimum on is that a joints. Okay. That's right. Bullish evidence on chat. RSI. Because they're losing their minds. Anyone want to hang out on my couch, man? It's magical. Feeler. I'm engaging back, so it's entertaining. Oh yeah? When Hot Tub stream, oh my god, it's Ubi, man! He did it! Thanks so much for the $100. I feel like I'm an IRL streamer. Oh my god, man. Thanks so much, dude, for the C-note, dude. Well, most streamers are like, they don't even notice. They're like, whatever, Ubi. No one cares. No appreciation. Let's just keep doing nothing, dude. That'd be a Hot Tub streamer, right? They would not appreciate the contribution they received, and they would just be like, I don't care. I'm oblivious to anything, okay?
Is that a joint?
You probably can't because stockholders, right?
I mean, it's legal, right? It's totally legal! Sorry. I do have a nice butt, so I'd probably be pretty good at hot tub streaming, but it's so unoriginal. It's like, that's like the new, you know, literally, hot tub streaming is a the meta, right? Where there was a time early in the cycle for Bitcoin where it was the Bitcoin institutional adoption meta, and altcoins sucked and did not perform well to Bitcoin. And then the meta shifted. The meta shifted into Bitcoin being an underperformer sideways for 3 months. And altcoins went insane. And if they didn't, they were uber trash. Literal trash, right? So the meta has shifted again where lots of distribution, lots of selling. And just same thing where it's like, there used to be the Dr. Disrespect, great production quality, green screens. Oh my god, it's so amazing. That meta changed. He got banned. The new meta are booby streamers in hot tubs. Literally softcore. I mean, as close, they push the limit as far as they can to get naked. To little thirsty teenage boys. It's disgusting, okay? It's very disgusting. Morally bankrupt societies are okay with this. Yeah, dude, that's our youth. Come on into our friendly gaming streaming platform and enjoy your women wearing almost nothing at all in hot tubs. That's it.
Is that a joint?
No value.
It's a hustle.
What's up, Eli? Okay, thanks so much. Is that a joint connect, dude? Thanks so much, man. Oh my god, dude. Dude, this person's like speeding. I gotta go change shirts, man. I got no time left. Shoot. They're gonna be here in like... I'm not taking my shirt off to take it. I'm literally like pressed for time. Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to have to get out of here. Gosh dang it, dude. This has been so much fun. I'm not getting naked at all. I'm not gonna be. I'm not going to their level, chat. Okay.
Is that a joint? Is that a joint?
Just sobriety tonight.
Not a good idea, dude. Because That's like going long on Bitcoin at 58K after rejection like 5 times, okay? Come on over to my OnlyFans channel. We're getting nuts over there, dudes. Just kidding. You want the sexiest of sexiest trade setups? Dude, I'm not... Look, what do you mean? You haven't even seen skin. I'm just unbuttoning my shirt because I'm literally going to have to run downstairs, change my shirt before I get in the car. I don't want to lose this thing, and I'm trying to cater to everyone. All right, they're in. Okay, I'm going to have to go. All right, it's unfortunate. All right, so I love y'all. This has been a great stream. Y'all are getting lit, dude. Y'all are getting literally lit. We love you a long time as well. Y'all hit me up later. I'll be back. Best community out there. Enjoy your... I don't know, enjoy whatever this is. This is my Twitch version of streaming. I'll be back. Until next time, respect the T. A. Okay, everybody. If you're still there, I gotta go. Alright, love y'all. Much love.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei.
And then, just like that.
Adios, turd nuggets.